And there we go. It looks like... Oh, wait. Almost forgot Castle Labs. Well, it looks like we are live. Good morning, humans. Hope you all are having a wonderful day today. And I sure am, because we've got the new update of Duet Night Abyss coming real soon. And I'm here to have a little restream for it. Just at the normal, usual time that I do on a daily basis, or mostly daily basis. Yo, Ios Tinny, have I seen the latest DNA revenue? You mean from the website that has been, like, proven to be horribly incorrect from, like, twice now, was it? I mean, isn't it, like, between Wuthering Waves and Arcanized Enfield, hasn't it been revealed that their estimates are anywhere from, like, 5 to 10 times less than the actual revenue of the game? Thank gosh, Sergio was thinking of going S3 on a certain summon. Yeah, I still need to play this story. Yo, what's up going, Burr? Hello. It's more about the trend because they haven't changed the methodology the last 3 months. Well, how can you really expect them to change their entire monetization scheme in 3 months? Like, genuine question. Because it's not like they have full control over everything at the company and could just go, like, on a whim, completely change all the things that they had planned for the next release. And not only that, we also know that there is currently a lot of strain coming from the top brass, that is actually why they have the current monetization style that they do. Not really on the developer side for that one. So, they are in an unfortunate situation where they do have to kind of collect data to make their case. To actually make a real change there. But that is really the unfortunate part of it. Yeah, and there's also the fact that it's only mobile revenue. But even the mobile revenue is horribly underreported. Which is actually insane. Yep, the update is tonight. It'll actually be in about 8.5 hours from right now. At least that's... I believe that's when it's supposed to go live. It's usually the time frame that we're looking at, but I'll have to double check. Yeah. They're afraid to make Margie a 7-star unit? True. I'll say, yo, Blue-Eyed Nick. Yep. Did I see the confusing immersive theater elements for Immortal? They say choose one of 2 elements. Yeah, I did see that. So it does seem like it is like the other option that people were saying, where you pick between one of the 2 elements that they feature in the Immortal. But what that means is that Fina will now, or Fina's I6 will now be functional in the theater. Meaning that if you enjoy playing Fina, then you have an Omni Element character that will be able to clear every single theater. Yo, my birthday is soon, so you're invited to my island. Uh-oh. I just hope Gilia is actually strong. Don't worry, Gilia will be strong. Am I streaming till update? No. I would not be able to do that, because there's still a couple things that I've got to wrap up before then, and I don't think that sitting here waiting for, like, 6 to 8 hours would be the best thing. Okay, I blame Fires for the TR65 agenda. Now I don't have I6 Fina. I mean... But you have all the secret letter clues, though. Don't forget the delay, please, no delay. Vitamin DPS, yep. And she's gonna be a lot better at that once we get these new edges. Where's the new cat reveal stream? I don't know. I would have to get a cat first. You have 50k secret letter clues? What? Holy crap. Well, I guess you could spend them to get gelatins and other track shift module components. Marching DPS viable? Believe it or not, it could even be a thing. How many hours until the update comes? I think it's about 8.5. Why not go to bed and then do stream when the update's up? I don't know. I kind of like being awake during the day. You can get inch on 1000 rhythm. True. Cat's already revealed it's virus. What? But I'm not a cat, though. Well, I actually have to think about what character to go for with my secret letter clues. Now, it would probably be smart to get some extra smelts on Fushu's weapon, because she is going to be a mainstay support for a while. I already got my Fina's weapon. Yeah, my Fina weapon maxed out. But there is also Fina herself. She's only I2. And getting her I6 would be pretty beneficial. Just a reminder not to remember you got tabbed. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there is going to be so much to do on the update when we finally get it. I'll leave it up to a coin flip. Heads for Fina, tails for Fushu weapon. Alright, looks like I'm getting Fushu weapon. More smelts on that. I think at least. I mean, yeah, I want Fina more. I want Fina more. I thought about it for a little bit more. I just want Fina more. Coin flip speedrun for real? True. Alright. Well, it's gonna be really interesting to see how Kesho is right now and how he's gonna wind up after the update comes out and we get all the new weapon wedges. Oh yeah, her I6 is definitely gonna be broken. So that will definitely be a fun thing to get with her. No, I don't even need to worry about anything. Just destroy her. She's that low level. Is the new auto start gonna come out with this update? Yes, it is. Wow, doing a level 50 boss to make him seem good. Yeah, I'm a hack. Everybody knew it already, but I just had to admit it. Like, genuinely, Kesho's just gonna become the honored one this next update. Oh, where's the Hellfire Hot Stevie i6 build guide? I could do that. I'll be getting Hellfire's i6 no matter what. Alright, and I get one more weekly attempt. But yeah, we'll be getting the auto-continue missions next update. I hope not. He got dingy doggy yuck more booba. I mean, I was trying to warn people when everybody was saying to like make weapons OP and their rhetoric on the current state of their power levels. I was warning people that they were going to start an issue, and they didn't listen to me. And now they're going to have to play dudes. Wait till they actually buff Hellfire. Well, fun thing about that, apparently they got somebody to fix the code. Allegedly, from what I was told. I didn't hear it from the guys themselves, but it means that we could be seeing some fixes for the current characters pretty soon. Maybe the next 2 updates. So maintenance is in a little over 2 hours and down for like 7 or more hours. Yep, it should be about that. Gotcha, shit, it must be maintained. Weapons don't suck, you do. Yup. Hey, yo, yeah. Oh. What's this? Oh, this is gonna age well. Oh, did you pin the weapons don't suck video? I was just trying to say that weapons were a lot better than people would have you believe, and they're a lot closer to meta than people would think, but, you know, they gotta suck. They gotta suck doggy doo. Alright, characters commissions really best way to farm essence skeletons? Yeah. Like, exploration on character letters will just be the best way, because you'll be getting additional chances for the gelatins. But outside of that, it's just gonna be Explo. Hellfire's getting buffed next patch, trust. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Now, I think the best... Well, actually, I gotta do my weekly chases as well. Where the bounty commissions chase. Alright, got my rhythm team all ready. Alright. Gotta do this 3 times. I think we need to... Before the servers go down? No, not really. It's not like any big things, just Pan Studio had an opening for a senior UE4 developer, and it closed this month, so they found someone. Oh, okay. So it is kind of like speculation. Alright. But it does seem like they got somebody to help with the game code a lot more. And it is also nice to see that we are getting more co-op stability fixes in the next patch as well. That was something that was buried in the patch notes. So that'll be another thing that I am super stoked to see. Decide for Trufflebow to go to the letter shop in a month? Yep. And Truffle herself. Though, I won't really get much of a benefit apart from I5 from her. Well, not I5, I3. But, you know, I could do DPS Truffle as well. Co-op Copium, Chase is super dead. I think most people are just able to do the solo stuff a lot easier now, so Chase isn't really, or Chase co-op isn't really that necessary for most people. But, you know, could be doing some co-op max level defenses. That could be fun. You ready for Resolve Lyn? I am too. Resolve Lyn's gonna be crazy. They're looking for a character model in it now. Ooh, okay. So we could be seeing some more character model updates coming in the next versions as well. Wait, what? What do you mean? I noticed Blackie. The update time, update prep, bro's blind. I'm not blind. I'm sorry, I didn't say hi immediately. Holy shit, how are you so fast? I do my rhythm tech. My silly little rhythm tech. Yo, proximity with the prime sub! Update wiki? I have a wiki? Also, did I not finish that? Oh, I didn't even start that one. Oh. Autocorrect. Okay. How did I not see that Blackie donated $1,000? What? It must have been the wind. It'd be nice if they buffed Tabitha and the other minion too. Well, actually, Tabitha will be getting buffed with the new ranged weapon upgrades. That's something that a lot of people probably aren't really realizing with that. Because Tabitha gets a lot of personal crit chance off those, or for her ranged weapons. She definitely won't be as good of a weapon scaler as most units, but it's interesting to say the least. Did you know witchcraft existed in this game? It's called Peck. I've been doing this since the early days of launch. When I thought about it, I'm pretty sure 2.0 is right after 1.4, like most other games. Is that a most other game situation? What was that? Wasn't that just Wuwa that did that? I mean, we'll have to see. Yeah, only Bua did that. So how many hours? About... Yeah, actually, I should probably check the official Twitter to see if they have, like, a actual downtime announcement. Let's see... Does this show the update time or like the lifetime? Okay, 5 server time. Oh wait, for after the version main. Okay. Well, doesn't look like I'll be able to see it there. Does anybody know where, or if they have like an official downtime notice? Or like server maintenance notice? Alright, 4 to 11, UTC plus 8? Okay, so it'll be 10 p.m. Eastern. So, servers will, or should be going live 9 hours from now. Alright. They were originally planning to release Reinstated with launch? Yep. And unfortunately, release schedule did not work out in a very similar case to Duet Night Abyss. Yeah, in the pin tweet? Okay. We'll be going with the skill range or skill duration Griffin on Ji Liu. I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna use the duration first, but I might swap to range later. I've got both. Hi, Ruka90! Hope you're doing well. Also, hi, Clay the Otaku. Oh, wait. Wait, that was TY, not 8. Hi. I swear, I've got, like, some minor dyslexia in my brain. Nah, that is probably not just... I'm probably just stupid. Did I roll for Amath and Woowa? Yes, I got Amos. And I got her weapon. I need to play the new story, though. I have not had the time to do that. Maybe I'll do that during downtime. Depends on how quickly I get stuff done. Yo, it's 28 flow! Surprise! What's with the train? Proximity subbed with Prime earlier, so we got a hype train going. You want to get S3? No, I mean, you got money, right? Almost time for the Isaac schedule farm? Yeah. I mean, I bought the shard passes for him, so I will only need to do like a couple weeks to get his I6. I want to get my feet up first, though. But at the very least, I've got him I3, so he'll have like his kind of major gearing threshold all built up. Yo, proximity with a gifted sub to Anonymous. That's absolutely huge. Like, I2 with 20-30 shards per casual right now? Huge. I'm I3 with, I think, 8, but I've also got a lot more days left on my shard pass for him. Kids get readed, you can't read? Interesting. Bro, what? Okay, that one's a stretch. Make sure you don't laugh during the story. The Wuthering Waves story? I mean, I'll laugh if something funny happens. I don't know, Wuthering Waves doesn't have, like, that many funny moments. Though when they do have a funny moment, it is pretty darn funny. You can finally eat? Yeah! I'm gonna pause DNA for some days because Enfield, now you're gonna be back up to the update. Can't wait. Sweet. Everybody's back from vacation! Yeah, don't laugh, you'll get smacked. Oh. Oh wait, is that a reference to like the current drama with Gotcha Smack right now? Did he laugh during the story? Oh no. You said a lot of people are just dumb? Okay. The stretch seems far-fetched. Are you perhaps a cat? What? What? I've already said multiple times. Am I gonna have to get like a written letter from the president that tells you all that I'm not a cat? Yes, he is a cat. Oh. But not permanently being on Enfield while farming blue wings. Well, what if they're all done farming blue wings? No, are the Elemental Siren's wings best? Use your free dupes for wedges? We got in the shop? No. Because there are a lot of other wedges that are time gated that will be much better to spend those on. You CC'd you IRL? I mean, honestly, yeah, you did. You got me pretty good. I was stunned there for a little bit. Just gives it the social security number and we'll leave for real, for real. What are you gonna do with my social security number? What's my favorite fish? Like, as a fish or to eat? Because, like, my favorite fish that's, like, just as a fish? That was a little bit difficult. I haven't really thought about what my favorite fish would be. But my favorite fish to eat would probably be tuna. I like tuna quite a bit. Catfish is the best fish to eat? I've never had catfish before. But I have had a really, really good tuna sushi. The primes? Yep, the primes are one of them, but it's also the Constance wedges from the Misk Maze. food, a classic cat food flavor. Get him? Ain't no way. Do cats even like cat food? Just realized if a certain clown gets cancelled, you'd have the connection to get that clickbait going, chat. CC, so even easier transition. Yeah. Yeah. True. Now, I have thought about streaming Woo a couple more times. I've streamed it. I remember streaming it like once to play through the Renaissance finale, though I don't think I streamed it since. Psyche? No. Not that one. Going for Pirate's ego boost to 100k subs? Yeah. I'll be ego boosting everywhere. Just like how I edge boost. Oh, I know. Oh, you do know. Well, speaking of other games, did I ever jump into Enfield? No, that game didn't really draw me in. Hey, it's Penix! Yo! Can I lean closer to the camera for a second? Okay. What's up? You need to see my face? Where's the view bots? Gone? Yeah, thank goodness. Good riddance. I never wanted them here. Oh, not the huge ego. Oh, dude, I'm gonna ego so hard. I'm gonna ego all over the place. Alright, let's see. Demon wedges. Well, one more gold serenity, and then I have that maxed out. Well, not maxed out. I'll have it +9. That's not maxed out. Oh, I got another Typhon's Prime Resolve. And I got another Hunt Down. Both of those are pretty good, so I'll go ahead and craft them. Uplift? Well, don't really have any electro supports. Let's see. I mean, I guess I'll need Typhon's Prime Resolves if I'm gonna try Resolve Lin out. Prime Hunt Down. Let's see, what else? Don't think that there's really anything else that I have to really craft from Typhon's Primes yet. Maybe I'll get some better blueprints on my last run. Alright. Enfield made 23 million in 7 days on mobile. Probably 50 billion across 7 days. Well, the actual revenue got announced by Hypergriff. They made like 140 million, I think. It was either 140 or 170 million in their first month. Yep. I've been watching Morph play Enfield. Surprise, he likes the combat. I'm more of a factory min-maxer. Yeah. I don't know. Enfield just didn't really have enough to draw me in, especially with the whole gacha aspect of it. Good boy, such an obedient little cat. Get flirted, favorite. Oh, what? What? You're out of cat puns? Oh, okay. Well. I don't imagine Enfield's gonna be going anywhere anytime soon. Honestly. Dark Knight's name is just a little bit too strong. But I am really excited to see where Duet Night Abyss goes next. That will definitely be a real treat. A 10-year DNA might make 150 million across 10 years, or in its 10th year. You don't think that Duet Night Abyss would be able to make 150 million in a single year? Makes you feel safe to spend your money on Enfield? I mean, what do you mean makes you feel safe to spend your money there? I mean, it's still a video game. You're still spending money on a video game. On digital assets that can and will get taken away from you at some point in the future. Oh, the current monetization? No, not currently. Like, if game had good revenue, like 170 million a week, then it's guaranteed. Well, no, it wasn't 170 million a week, it was a month. Guaranteed the game will never die, but with DNA, who knows? You don't think that DNA is not making enough, or DNA is making enough money to keep the servers on and to keep development going? Like, the developers are... they're essentially going to do anything and everything to make this game survive. Okay? And if you're using that website as, like, actual revenue estimates, between both the real revenue reports for Wuthering Waves and Enfield, showing that their numbers are, like, anywhere from 5 to 10 times lower than, or even more than what they reported, compared to the actual revenue, like, I think it's probably a little silly. DNA devs released a statement that the revenue is good, then I will spend. Whatever happened to just spending money on a game that you enjoy? Like, whatever happened to, this game is fun, I want to support it, I will spend money on it. Or, this game, or like, this cosmetic is good, I want to have it and continue playing the game. It's like, oh no, I want to buy something at the restaurant, I want to buy food at the restaurant, but the restaurant hasn't shown me its revenue, so I don't know if it's going to survive like McDonald's will. Like, what? I only spend money on games that make 100 million a month. That's OG gamer mindset. This new gamer mindset won't do that. Do you mean like gacha brain rot? Because genuinely, it's like only gacha players who care this much about revenue. And it's just to like freaking, like think companies together, like their little action figures. To be like, I made more money than you, therefore I'm the better game. Boom, boom, boom. No, I made more money than you this month. Look at you. You dropped revenue. Boom, boom, boom. Wah! Boom, 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 boom. That $30 to spend at movie theater was for the enjoyment, not theater getting shut down? Yeah. Basically, sorry can't do that, but if you can do, I respect that. Everyone has their own opinions. I feel like you're a little bit silly, I'm gonna be honest. They can't have the gamble go to waste. The money's already gone! You already spent it! The game's gonna shut down eventually anyway. You're not gonna get that money back. Like, it's just a freaking digital experience. I spent $20 on Hollow Knight, and I was like, oh no, what if Team Cherry's studio shut down? Like, what then? Like, ugh. Devs are working like saves, but I feel like they're listening to too many people. We don't really need mounts in the game, but so many people asked, and they delivered, which is why we don't get content. No, if you think that they saw people see the trailer with the mount and being like, oh, we need, like, mounts would be so cool, and then they were like, okay, for the next 2 months, we're focusing on mounts and nothing else. They already had mounts in the pipeline. That's not how game development works. But we're gonna be getting the gameplay content, like the new modes and stuff, very, very soon. They've been talking about that too much for it not to be in, like, the next update. The I only play one game players could never... Why would you ever only play one game? I'm not even talking about, like, playing multiple live service games. I can understand playing, like, mating one live service game, but there are so many other games out there to play. I can't imagine thinking that hard about something. Like, you're not marrying yourself to a video game. Will cost $200 for mountain skin. Save DNA we must spend. The thing is, I'm not even really sure if I want to, like, do the gacha stuff, because I want to see it, ultimately see the gacha removed. So, I'm willing to let them take that hit so that the game, or they can make their case and improve the game even further. Yep. I'm just gonna be that guy and say, sir, this is the Wendy's. No, Black Ops made more money than Expeditions 33, just saying, and it's not getting it all true. Once do live service, sure, but I need a rotation of 5 at least? What? Playing 5 at a time? That's kind of insane. Can I marry my gacha waifu? I think people have done that. I'd absolutely swipe if they offered the skins directly in shop. Fuck my RNG. Yeah. I would really just rather spend, like, a good, solid 20 to 40 bucks for these skins compared to doing all the gacha BS, especially when it comes to the other cosmetics. The Prism Shot bugs me more than the skin gacha itself. Just finished farming 30 of each inspo. Upgrade to +7. The new Demon Wedge. Sweet. Just hope they make a mount focus event / game mode. Well, we'll probably see something like that coming in 1.3, I imagine. Maybe like a mount racing. What are my thoughts on mounts coming to DNA? It seems kind of pointless with how fast we can travel with the Spear Dash. We'll have to see. It'll definitely be fun for a lot more of the, like, casual players who don't just want to pierce the descent across the whole map. But it will also depend on how fast the mounts can move. What are you talking about? I'm married to DNA? Oh. Well, I guess I stand corrected. I have like 5 games, my live service, my FPS game, my survival, and a normal bullet hell or 2. You have to genre swap, man? Okay. $20 to $40 lower than what the skins cost. Is lower? Yeah. And I feel like that's a lot more fair of a price than what we have right now. Ugh. And the remaining cosmetics should cost less as well. I shouldn't it shouldn't take like essentially 2 skins worth of prisms in order to get a freaking emote. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, that's just ridiculous. What's the point of mounts if there are waypoints? Wait, it's just for fun? Oh, we'll also have to see how fast they move around the map. Though, in the demos they showed, it wasn't, like, too fast at all. I feel like the main reason Genshin did so well is because they targeted the casual audience. I mean, it has to do more with, like, the environment that it was released in more than targeting a specific audience. It collected a casual audience rather than, like, specifically targeting for them. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're kidding ourselves if we think Genshin's success is anything except COVID, and also kind of being, like, the first big major release gacha of that style. Think your Stream Elements page is broken? It doesn't work anymore? Wait, my, what do you mean by Stream Elements page? Are you talking about, the sounds? Like the sound redeems? Did not end super hard endgame in the early stages, or add super hard endgame in the early stages?
Nice ball,
okay, no, it's still working. It was mostly the parasocial element. COVID added to that attachment. Yeah. It's the major success of Genshin is largely tied to COVID and also just it kind of like pioneering that whole scene. Let's see. What is this? Stream element stage. That's weird. I guess I'll have to check out Stream Elements. Yeah. Well, I'll have to fix that later. Alright, some people don't want to spam piercing consent, and devs are thinking about those people. This is not your average gacha where F everybody and everything unless it makes money. I feel like they just wanted to add mounts because they thought it would be a good addition. That's another Typhon's Prime Resolve that I'll have to craft for my Resolve builds come the next update. Alright. If you can AFK with skills on mounts, I can see the AFK strats incoming. That would be pretty insane. I don't think Genshin would have only been entertained for about a week if it came out today, but we are also, like, comparing it releasing, like, at a time where there wasn't really any free-to-play games of that caliber, to now where there's, like, 7 out at the same time. It would definitely not be as successful today in this scene, but that's mostly just because we're comparing how it would have released back then to, you know, the standards of today. They did say that flying is not yet intended when they release, so maybe the mounts, we could actually fly? I mean, we could already fly with piercing ascent, so I don't think that's really going to change that much. MMO is a really first big Zelda-ish adventure game with enjoyable exploration, decent lore at the time of release. Yeah, and it was free during COVID-19. So, that was really it. Like, we're never really going to be able to see release conditions like that ever again. Increasing ascent is not stationary flight? Oh, you're talking about just... Well, I mean, we also had Psyche, didn't we? I mean, Psyche just has flight as well. So... not really too crazy. Well, let's see. Got some wedge exploration, and I do want to get more of these pyro wedges crafted, because it will be interesting to see how Lin functions with Resolve as well. And I mean, we're going to be getting other pyro characters pretty soon as well, and I honestly don't really have much else to spend my clues on. Yes, character ban with mounts that might give everyone the ability? Yeah. Could definitely see that. And it could also be opening the door for more MMO style stuff to be coming out in the future as well. Well, maybe not opening the door, but it could be a sign. Alright. Well, we've got less than 2 hours until the servers go down. Hope everybody is having a good time and are well excited for this update to release. Because I know I sure am. Especially because my rhythm's going to be getting buffed. And I'm going to be able to put new outfits on her. And accessories. I'm really happy that they added the new hat cosmetics. That's going to be really fun to play with. We'll be able to put hats on everybody. Did my link not go through? The S3 looks so tempting, Link? For AMAT? I mean, I just didn't really watch the video. Excited to be able to hit TR 65, so lettuce won't be an issue anymore? Yeah, it's gonna be pretty big. The oh so needed rhythm buff? Oh yeah. I mean, every single character... Well, maybe not every single character. Well, I think every character in the game is getting, like, at least some form of buff. Except for Fantasia. I think Fantasia is literally the only character that won't have a wedge that actively benefits his playstyle added. I think that's a little bit funny. Because he's Umbro, meaning that he has no desire for resolve scaling at all, and also entirely ability focused, so the weapon stuff isn't really doing anything for him. Rhythm already mad and telling me she's getting stronger? Yep, with the new Electro Wedges. And with weapon buffs as well. Umbro won't get shit till at least April amount. Well... we'll have to see, because we currently only have 2 sets of Winspells, and I imagine we're probably going to be seeing other elements, like, other than Umbro first. Though they could also start adding more signature wedges, but we'll have to see that because they haven't really done any of that yet. That means you're gonna wedge max again? Oh yeah, I've been wedge maxing. I'm so ready. Poor Fantasio. Yeah, poor Fantasio indeed. You know what's something that's kind of crazy that I realized today? Rhythm has 2 skill passive nodes, or like stat passive nodes, that give skill range. But, like, no part of her kit actually wants any skill range whatsoever. It's all fixed ranges. Why is that a thing? We have Suyi and Camilla next? Yep. But we have no clue what their elements could be. So excited to get my Electro Prime Morale and Hydra Serenity to +9 today. Sweet. I'll be probably getting those leveled up pretty soon too. I've got my Electro Prime at +8 right now. And I think I'll be able to get it +9 at the next weekly reset. And I should try to get it to +10 before Summit. Though that might be a little bit difficult. Well, I got a feeling that Camilla's gonna be fire. I don't know, she could be anything. Really. Though I don't think they're gonna make her an Electro character. Personally, I feel like it's probably gonna either be Pyro or Umbro. But wedge maxing is gonna be a lot easier to do because we're getting 2 bountiful days per update now. 1 for every month. Any chase updates coming later? Well, no. You can do your runs before the update. Nothing really big's coming. At least for Chase. Right now. Lumino Trust. I mean, she could be. Again, they could do anything with the characters. Alright. No. I want to at least get my Pyro signature in Griffins to +9. I'm gonna guess the next wedge buff is Luminal. We'll have to see. But I do think that we'll be getting some new, or more new weapon wedges come in 1.3 at the very least. So, who knows, maybe in 1.3 we could see a new weapon scaler. Maybe Camilla will be a weapon scaler. Though that would definitely make her really strong like Kesho. Alright. Oh, where's the cat update? Well, I mean, we're getting new cat tails next update. Does that count? Dude, honestly, I'm really, really happy because I'm going to be getting Katya after all of these different, like, updates and system changes. Probably. I mean, Katya's definitely going to be playable, right, guys? Like, they wouldn't just make a character's design like that and not make her playable, right? Cattails, yep. We're actually getting one from an event, too, which is pretty fun. Okay, that event actually has quite a few cosmetics. You know Katya's weapon? Didn't she use a dagger in the story? Or are you trying to do a bit? Let them cook? I am letting them cook. Give me my captain. Oh, yeah, dude. I need captain as well. Please. Oh, she's a grenade launcher. Are you talking about Hilda? Because Hilda's a different character. Those have been missing till 1.4? Yeah. I really hope that we continue on with Captain's storyline in 1.4. Please. God. I mean, how would you know what Katya's weapon is, considering she has, like, no pre-release stuff? Or, like, no beta stuff? She has a nice personality, so she's definitely playable stuff. Trust? Yes. Please. How's the story so far, by the way? What do I think about it? I am still thoroughly impressed by the story that they have put out so far. I'm hoping that the second half of the Washu storyline is a lot more compelling, because, I don't know, first half, it had a couple of great moments, but I felt like it was just a little bit too bloated. The story lore vid they had? Oh, okay. Well, I guess she did have something then. What do you think of the dragon mount being super expensive in the gacha? I'm not a fan. Personally, I feel like they just need to tone down on a lot of the prices for these cosmetics and also just remove the gacha. Because that's just not really doing it for most people. Okay. We got Diabolic in here coming with another banger chat. Oh, for somebody who doesn't like Duet Night Abyss, you sure tune into a lot of these streams, my guy. I need 40,000 mount. 40. Send me 40k for a mount. Yes, please. Did the devs of Duet ever say anything about the weapon buffs? Yes. Weapons are in fact getting buffed next update. We're getting a suite of new wedges that are going to make them insanely strong. It's starting with the ranged weapons, and then melee weapons are likely coming with the next version. Yo, it's Daza! Welcome! Yeah. But weapons were already decent. Definitely not meta for most characters, but were a lot better than most people would have you believe. And now they're going to be just freaking silly. Can't wait for melee weapon wedges, man. Yeah, they're going to be so good. Which wedge are they all bonkers? All the new ranged wedges are bonkers. At least all the gold ones there, and a couple of the purple ones that they showed. Did I see the new sword stance? I did see the new sword stance. I don't think it's gonna be as strong as the katana from what I'm seeing from the animations. This is unfortunate. Yeah, the animation does look really good. Love me good plunge. Yep. Yep, sweet weapon buffs indeed. I can't wait to get my hands on them! Glad I farmed their perp, but I need the blue pieces. Well, you won't need any... Oh, wait. You'll only need a few blue wedges to craft the new ones. You shouldn't really need to worry about the, like, attack wedge for ranged weapons, though. Those are gonna be really unnecessary with just the crazy stats that we're getting now. It's huge I didn't get to fully get, like, any of the crazy weapons. Took a break after hitting, like, trial rank 53. Need to play before the next update. Well, yeah, got about an hour and a half to get some extra playtime in, my guy. Good luck! But there are a suite of other changes, upgrades, and additions coming as well. Hello everyone in chat. We have a watch party in Discord. Come and join. It's been so far. Yep. Thank you for setting some stuff up, Blasted Dark. You know, honestly, I wouldn't mind doing, like, weekly group watches of movies or anime in the server. I think that'd be pretty fun. Diabolic back with another banger. Dude, you're so weird. I never said I hated the game, just the direction it's going in. Then I get hated by these glazing CCs. Okay. There's a certain way of, like, let me just, like, take a look at some of your previous comments. Okay, like, I really feel like you are kind of, like, underselling some things that you said. And also, like, what's the big thing with the direction? I can understand disliking the monetization, but it's very clear that they're buffing weapons. They're looking at buffing older characters. Well, I say older characters, everybody's still new. They're looking at buffing the underperforming characters. Okay. They are continuing to expand the scope of the game by adding new systems. They're adding new game modes. Like, what's really the big deal? Let's see. Decided to use dual dagger Kesho next update? Yeah. You will have to level up his E some more, though, in order to make sure it's actually better. What's your take on not giving people enough time to get I6 and new characters before the summit? It really depends on how it stack up compared to Rhythm. Personally, I'm not really a fan of it. I definitely think that Electro Summit this time is a miss. We'll have to see how impactful it is, though, when it comes to, like, character introns and the sort. I definitely would have much preferred to have an Illumino Summit this time. I can't believe Saibao kicking Fushu out. What? Who's kicking Fushu out? Sybil? If they don't do something, Rhythm is just gonna AFK summit to SSS. I mean, she's gonna be doing more than just AFKing. She's gonna be backshotting the boss. What's the summit about? It is the essentially like highest difficulty, or maybe not high difficulty. It's a competitive event where you'll be going for like speed clears on a enemy clear stage and then a boss stage. Well, I say boss, but it's like a high elite enemy stage. Aiming to defeat the enemies as fast as you possibly can to get better scores, to earn rewards, as well as compete on the leaderboard. Also pretty sure Rhythm may perform better in a group stage. Yeah, I can see that happening. Especially with enemy weaknesses in mind. It's only going to be level 100, so she'll outscale him pretty easily and just like one-shot every single wave. We can be crazy and just use Fina. Fina will also be significantly more viable come this next summit. Feeling that you can play Zhiliu to DPS the boss and have Rhythm just stand there. You're also failing to think that Rhythm does this if you play her. And then ranged weapons are going to be getting a massive buff next update. Like, backshot Rhythm will be meta, okay? Yeah, like the animo we just had. Summit will be a recurring event every single update. Can't wait for people to maul not getting SSS in Summit because they were too busy carrying. Yeah. I've got purple wedges, why am I not triple S in Summit? I really do hope that backshot Rhythm takes #1. I get titled the new rhythm guide, backshot Rhythm. Yeah. I maybe not title it that, but I will say it multiple times in the video. Wait, I just realized I didn't activate the exploration device. I'm slow. Miss your Destiny Rising lives? Yeah. A good deal of people do. Unfortunately, Destiny Rising does not seem to be going in a good direction at all. We've got our brand new character, Ikora, with hair. I'm willing to give it another shot when Season 4 comes out and they roll out the new changes, but I'm not optimistic. I know you're the first person on the non-CBT to show beat out of excitement. What? What was that previous message? If they release Prime Ikora, I'll play again. Well, they are releasing 5-star Ikora. Yeah, you gotta pay for her though. Full price. I think they're probably gonna wind up making even less money than they made off of Caber. I really do wonder how much they're banking on, what's it called? Season 4. I hope at least the Gauntlet Onslaught that they're putting out will be good. Alright. Destiny Rising felt like a fever dream every day I forget I played it. Yeah. It always is still so weird whenever I hear a Destiny 2 player talk about Rising and, like, gas it up. Well, no, it wasn't Bungie fumbling Destiny, it was NetEase fumbling Destiny. Bungie had very little to do with the project. Oh, I just searched it up. She really does have hair? Yeah. Hear that, boys? If you become a 5-star, you get hair. So everybody struggling with male pattern baldness, you just need to get a new 5-star version released. Nah, it's fine, Clyde. Everybody, it's so common for people to make that mistake. It's nothing. They had like a couple of people, like a couple of Bungie employees available for consulting on Rising, but Bungie themselves had very little to do with the development of the game. All right. Also, nice to see that the DNA category is popping off a bit more today. I saw it had, like, a lot of viewers, even though I wasn't online. Oh, it looks like Yaslo's back as well! Maybe I should end stream early to raid Yasla. Can't read Bizabalo in there. A true? True? 100, 188. What do those numbers mean? Apart from using PGROCs? But I like listening to them. Raid Yasla when she's ending. You know I gotta do it. She's my favorite closeted gooner. I also can't wait to get all those school outfits. Especially because I'll be able to recolor them. Turn them into whatever I want. I want to recolor Keijo to look like Nanami. Is there an estimated downtime for this update? Yep, it'll be down for about 7 hours. Should be it. Gonber posted the times earlier in the chat. But it should also be on the official server. High School Wars lol. Is that an anime? Or a game? It sounds like something that might be a visual novel. Thank you. You're welcome. That's so sweet, Coin. I just realized I'm gonna have to do a lot more maids. Question is, will they come back on time? Well, please! Consider starting summon event. How dare you sweat in a competitive event? It was actually crazy because we had somebody, like, crash out hard in my chat and the TC channel because he couldn't get a triple S with +9 wedges. Yeah, please no extended maintenance. 7 hours should be enough. I'm gonna have to download the update on Steam during that time. Two more hours extended maintenance. Easy. No, I don't want to be starting up the game at 1 AM again. Please, don't do this to me. Maybe I should get the new Risk of Rain DLC so I can play that while servers are offline. Though it really just depends on how active the chat is. If the chat's chill, then I'll play a game. But if we got an active chat like we had in 1.1, like a really active one, it'll probably just be a situation where I'm spending most of my time interacting with y'all. Oh, that's right, I can draw! I forgot! That is something that I can do. I got the tablet. I can do that during downtime as well. Someone didn't get into SSS with plus side and wedges. Skill issue? Yeah. It really was a skill issue. It teaches how to play other games. I mean, it's very simple. You just have to take the money that you would normally spend on a game like this and then just use it to buy this funny little game called 100% Orange Juice. It's very cheap on Steam. Has a lot of DLCs with a lot of character variety. And a good selection of free events that happen every so often to give you cosmetics. Please, devs! We need this! My Fox Center's kinda homeless. Tomorrow I gotta farm so much I didn't pre-farm the Wings Inspos. Oh. I got my Wings Inspos pre-farmed up to +9. I'll have to get them to +10 a bit after the update. There is gonna be so much I gotta get done. But I think that I'll be able to get most of it all done by the end of the second week. And then, of course, I've got stretch goals beyond that, like building every single weapon and every single character. But with the new, or with, yeah, the Wedge event coming in about 10 days, that'll be a nice boost to my wedges overall. You should do Woo Story during maintenance? Yeah, probably. Though I imagine it's gonna take a good bit to do. And it would also be a pain for like the YouTube live stream, because you can't really adjust streams like that too easily on that platform. It'll probably be something that I do off stream or either in the server probably. Though I also have to get the second half of 3.0's first story done. The game almost scammed me out of I4 Fushu this week and refused to let me get my last two thoughts until the last letter. Oh, that must have been nerve-wracking. Similar thing almost happened to me last update as well with Fushu, but then it gave me a gold and I was like, yeah! We'll take it slow with the new wedges? I am not taking it slow at all. I'm getting all of those maxed out like the second that they come out. I need it! Oh, gotta go eat. Happy farming, everyone. Also AFK farming until the maintenance starts. Sweet. Dude, the farming's gonna get so good come next update. We're getting rhythm buff. We're getting loot buffs on all the infinite modes. Honestly, with like the loot buffs coming to all the infinite modes, it's really, and also Summit, I mean, is there really any resource that like hasn't received some major expedition to the grind since like launch of the game. I mean, I guess wedges, but we also have the wedge event for that. Because Summit's giving us a ton of coins and a ton of globules. Explo gives all the exploration materials, enemy materials, and secret letter clues. Defense has now just received a major buff to its Lunar Mementos as well. So, I don't think there's like a single resource apart from like wedges that hasn't really been given like a major buff to its grind overall. If you have all wedges, then max and wedge event is useless. Well, you can pre-farm more winspos, but yeah, if you do have like everything max, then you don't really need to care about it. Other than just like pre-farming and schizo pre-farming where you're getting a bunch of random wedges to like 30 or 50 just in case. Oh yeah, BP will be giving more books as well. And also the monthly pass will be giving more books. Farming Secret Letter Clue will be so much easier. I don't need to pay attention to the game for a whole hour while it's farming yourself. Exactly. Like, bro, I could just click 99 and then walk away, take a shower, take a walk, take a nap, come back, and I have done a full clear of exploration. Check the regular level 40 expulsion drop table, and weirdly drops every single blue wedge you want for all the new golds. Also every Winspo variant. Well, it doesn't drop the phoenixes. So, that's something you gotta worry about as well. Nobody talks about the BP, it's not free to play. Well, I mean, sorry, I'm like short-circuiting here. It's like $10 though. Streamer showers, lies in deception. Yes, I like to shower on the regular, in fact. Nearly every day. If you spend any money, you're not free to play. Well, yeah, but I don't really see that much value in being a free to play. I'm gonna be completely honest. I like to dress up my characters. Fake gamer, true gamer does not shower. A true gamer showers so that he can remain like liquid and lubricated. So that all his internal muscles are clean. Fetch is true endgame for me. I wouldn't say it's the true endgame for me, but I will say that I do quite enjoy dressing up my characters. Put the commissions on loop, but my game crashes every 30 minutes because of old hardware. Oof. Well, I guess that's probably why he's free to play. 30,000 spend past 7 years. I'm not free to play. Also, I don't think I'm ever really going to be free to play in a game that I play this much. Also, you do get free shiz from the battle pass, not mid either. Oh yeah. All those commission manuals, even if they're just blues, still a lot better than nothing. Well, yeah, of course well, I mean, the books technically got boosted because you'll get more from the battle pass, but books are, I wouldn't really say that's like a material that should be considered on the same tier as Carmine coins and stuff, because you use the books to get more of the other materials. It's like an additional system, a multiplier. You don't need to use books to craft like characters or weapons and stuff, or level them up. It's just to expedite the grind. Streamer likes to dress up characters, I like to undress them. We are not the same. You got me there. But can't I do both, though? Can't I dress them and undress them? Don't you have to take off the clothes to put on a new set? PvP gacha more fun to pay to win. Oh, yeah. That's just because you can ego a lot easier on other people. How many battle passes should they do before giving us new Gmon in it? I'd say a year. Like 12 battle passes. Must change something about weekly. I went 2 weeks straight, 40 Fushu secret letters without getting even 1 2x shard drop. I got 4 10x's. That's ridiculous. I mean, I think that there probably should be some kind of system for some silver drops, but it is just a matter of getting lucky. But I do agree that weekly should get buffed overall. What is that? Oh. You've got that creature on a leash. Most solo gacha, you win nothing? Yeah. You're really only just playing against the game there? Let's see. Well, I should probably collect all the stuff and do one more cycle before the hour passes. Got so many letters to spend between right now and the coming patch. Because I've got all the weapons that I've got to get. I've got all of the characters that I'm going to have to get. And I've got all of the demon wedges as well. No, thankfully a good deal of the new demon wedges. I'll get the blueprints from sources other than secret letters, which will be fun. That's Fushi every single time she dares to run away. Oh. Why would your Fushi want to run away? You want this patch right now? Dude, I want this patch yesterday. Actually, yesterday probably wouldn't have been a good day. I'm okay with it coming out today. But yeah, I do want it now. I want it now! I want it now! DNA is solo game. 99% of the time we all solo. I feel like that's going to be changing pretty soon, but we do have like the nice social hub areas in Huashu. And I believe that we're going to be getting more interactability between like all the new cosmetic stuffs that we're getting, as well as stuff like the MVP screen. MVP screen just screams like, hey, we're doing more co-op stuff in the future. Look out! Oh, what pistol am I running? I am running the Rend Husk. The attack percent one. Are you going to be putting all new wedges on your rhythm and using her with the new electric character? Jiu? I don't think so. I mean, it really just depends on... actually, I don't think Jiu as a support unit will provide more personal damage compared to the buffs that Fushu and Fina will give to rhythm. But I'll have to see. You know why? Exhaustion, dehydration. You're not hydrating your Fushu enough? Why are you abusing your Fushu? How many hours until the patch? 8. 8 hours. Is that better if you already have enough intensity, a ton of intensity on rhythm? Well, Fushu provides more than just skill intensity. Fushu provides sanity regen, she provides defense ignore for ability damage, she provides morale, she provides skill speed, she provides attack as flat attack, and of course she has the intensity on top of that. Oh wait, you were asking about Rend Husk. Yeah. Yeah, it's better. Sorry. I was a little bit slow. Yeah, she gives you crack. That's right, I'm gonna have to max level my Fushu's or passive. Yeah, well, thanks. You're welcome. I know many people didn't like that one server event where we had to donate materials, but it's a nice event IMO because a lot of people started hanging out in the event area because it was really fun. Yeah, I just wish that the mini games were better. That's really it. Oh, just make us play like Fall Guys or something. That's usually what they do. You also use that pistol? Sweet. I'm dehydrating her too much. Oh, wait, are you like drinking too much from her? Did you drink last time when I redeemed? I believe I did, yeah, but I'll drink more water. The maintenance should end in 8 hours. It starts in less than 1 hour. Ah, 191. I realized that if you don't get any attack speed in Maze, you're better off just spamming Lynn's E and shooting saws non-stop. Oh, really? That's definitely interesting. Didn't touch the canon event at all. It gave nothing. Well, they're buffing event rewards pretty heavily next patch, so that issue has been amended. But it is a little bit of a shame because the canon event was actually pretty fun. Alright. It will definitely be pretty neat to try out Resolve Lyn in the next patch. See how much or how well she scales. Though, it will obviously depend on how much of a buff that Fushu is. Because Fushu does provide quite a bit for Lyn. DPS difference looked very obvious in the boss stages for me. I think against Crystal File, this doesn't work because of its leg hitboxes. Yeah, probably not. Beat Act 12? Yo! Sweet! Getting some last grind in for the theater before the update comes out. Wait, I forgot. Aren't they removing the reward reset when you farm like 3 or 5 waves? Now it's infinite? Yes! It will be infinite scaling and scale even higher every 5 beyond. So, it'll... I mean, from the way it read, you'll hit like wave 3, get the rewards from that, and it'll stay stopped at wave 3, and then at like wave 8, you'll get another reward increase. Though I have heard some people freaking schizo speculating, saying that they're using it to nerf the earlier rewards, which I really don't see why they would do that. So people just want a goon post. That's really it. Also notice that probably the strongest artifact set to get is the Stance Break Run, because it's just 100% Surge Wedge and Duel combined, basically. I mean, kind of. Definitely is pretty strong, but only if you have a character that is able to deal a lot of stance damage. I know Lynn's not very good at it, but Psyche is, and I'm pretty sure Knifel is too. Thank God I never understood why I did that. I think it was probably just holdover from previous, like, gacha design principles. Essentially just being like, okay, this is your set, like, little bit of time playing, now, you know, here's your set time to take a break. How long until the update? Less than 8 hours. Slightly less than 8 hours. I should probably get a timer widget set up for the stream while I'm offline. Of course, it's exploration again. I say like that's not something that's beneficial to me. I did kind of want to do a quick maze run. How many cat naps away? About 2 or 3. Oh, I've got a big boy here. Cannot wait to backshot rhythm these guys. Well, 8 hours until... No, it's less than an hour until they start. Maintenance will last 7 hours. I love the exploration for this, since I can do work at the same time, not think. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Only 3? Wait, what do you mean only 3? Only 3 what? Oh jeez, look at all this. Oh wait, I got 2 prime result? Huh. Okay, well I guess I'll craft those. But I also have to craft this Devouring Wildfire, and where's the Griffins? Where's the Griffins? There. I am running a bit low on my money, so probably would be best to do a quick maze. Bro, really think it's less than 8 hours? Kluge catnaps? Oh. Oh, what if they're... I mean... There's all the time in between the catnaps as well. Because it's not like you take subsequent, like, repeated catnaps. That's just called sleeping. I'm loving some aspects of this game, but OMG, the grind for the new redeeming wedges are a chore. And not how the grind should be. Well, I can definitely agree on the part that Demon Wedge grind is definitely a bit too intense right now, but thankfully we've got the Bountiful Day events happening more often, which will amend that, mostly. Claiming all of those wedges makes me think of the meme of the guy touching his face. Yeah, you know, just look at the guy like this, right? Pretty sure that's the one you're talking about. Alright, let's see. Give me embers. Another enemy stage. No, Noctoria Manual has co-op. They added co-op in 1.1. Yeah. So catnaps confirmed? I mean, do you guys not take catnaps? I feel like it's a pretty common thing. Get them out. Big upgrades. Huge upgrades. For sure, for sure. You take catnips? Well, catnip is very different than a catnap. Will they reset the 5 weekly? After the patch? No. You do your weekly, that's that. Alright, Cursed Blood. I know this one. Streamer takes catnap, so cat confirm. You could take catnaps without being a cat. Can you explain why Rend Husk tends to be used over X-Crest Duo on skill-based characters? Well, it depends on the character. It mostly just comes down to how much skill intensity versus how much attack percent that they get. So, for instance, when it comes to a character like Rhythm or other Electro characters, especially with the release of Fushu, they get such a surplus of skill intensity that they will scale a bit better off of the attack percent than the skill intensity from right there. Especially because the skill or the attack percent that you get from the weapon is more like compared to the wedge. More compared to the wedge compared to how the X-Crest Duo compares to the amount of skill intensity that you get per wedge. Don't take catnaps, I catch Z's. But obviously other characters that don't get as much skill intensity, like Pyro characters, as well as Umbro characters, definitely do use X-Crest Duo. Because they'll get more scaling from that. No what? Know that you don't take catnaps? What, you just, like, stay awake all day? How many volitions on Fushu? 4 or 5? It depends on your investments on her ultimate, but you shouldn't need more than 3. At least if they're all plus 10. But you should be plus sending your wedges regardless. You should only need 2 in, like, or at most 2 in her optimal setups. I've got some Glimmerfly stuff, so I might as well get these upgrades. Do I make sense? Yep. I've done all the stat calculations for Electro, so I'm pretty familiar with how these things will turn out. Gotta take a short one. Pass out for like 6 hours. Ooh. Or when I go take a short one and you pass out for 6 hours. Well, it sounds like you need a lot more sleep than just a cat nap then, if that's happening. Must be pretty deprived. Oh, my free shoes I5 right now. How nice is I6? It's pretty nice. You get like a crap ton of what's it called? You get a crap ton of bonus damage for your normal attacks on weapons, which the weapon wedges or weapon stance wedges for like the polearm, which is currently the best normal attacking weapon, is getting a buff next update with the new gold variants of those. So Fushi will be getting a buff like that when you're like on-fielding with her and stuff. I guess I canceled my ult too early. Only cats take cat naps? No, they don't. People take cat naps. Agent, have you ever done damage calculation between units having plus in demon wedges on average compared to 987 on effective damage for the units? I haven't done like pure calculations on that, but I have done some comparisons, and I do know that plus 5 compared to plus 7 was about a 30% overall increase. And I imagine it's probably similar scaling up. Alright, there we go. And I can go to here and pick up the usual weekly bonuses. I've been skipping the character XP just because I'm capped out on that so hard. That should give me a bit more gold to tide me over until the next update comes out. Yeah, people do take naps. And sometimes those naps are cat naps. It happens. I read an article on it. Oh, looks like I'll be dumping the rest of my letters in exploration. I think I've been getting pretty unlucky with my Inferno Midnight Suns. Could I probably maze with the I6 Fushu then? I wouldn't really recommend it. Can you? Yes. Would it be better compared to most other units? Probably not. Do you have a video guide on Mystic Maze, like your Ultimate Guide ones? I'd like to understand its mechanics better. I do have a Lin guide for Mystic Maze. I haven't done guides for other characters, but a lot of the same principles that I talked about in my Lin Maze guide should apply to other characters. Chat, do you know if maintenance is in like 1 hour? Well, maintenance should be in like 40 minutes, so I hope you've got most of your things wrapped up. How catnap if not cat? A catnap is just if you nap like a cat, which is just a short nap where you don't really like fall asleep, but you just kind of like doze off for a bit. But I6 Fushu will definitely get a lot stronger with the new melee wedges coming out. Or presumably coming out in 1.3. Because we're getting the ranged ones in 1.2. But of course nothing's confirmed yet. I5 makes your skill casters go apeshit though. Kinda. I mean, I5 is essentially just a +1 to her passive if you already have her ult built well enough and her skill intensity high enough. So it's not really like that big of a deal overall. But it does give you one more level on her passive, which is beneficial. I wanted to nap yesterday, but after a burger, I passed out for hours. Ah, the burger sleep. It happens sometimes. Happened to me. Just go to bed and wake up in Burger Town. Mystic Maze Guide equals I6 Nightfall with her bow. Easy level 100 max difficulty clears. Kinda. It's Nightfall or Psyche, really. I feel like Psyche's... Oh... I think I like Psyche a bit better than Nightfall. You could also do Lyn. I prefer Lyn the most, but Lyn you kind of have to do 240s. Though I do think she is the best at 240s. Just because she saves you a lot more time on the red stages, which you'll have to do every now and then. 5 Fushu has a pretty noticeable difference for some reason. It really shouldn't, if you have your Fushu like built all the way up. But if you are missing like skill levels or skill intensity, then it will make a difference when it comes to like your buffing capabilities with her. Got into an accident where I fell on my bed and hit the pillow and passed out. Ah, it happens. Yeah, nah, I'm calling cat. You're cat calling? What? That's a little bit rude. That's it to an maze with my i6 feet up. Good luck. I wish you the best of luck with that clear. Demolish them all. How far did y'all get in the theater before reset? I got all the rewards that I needed from theater. I think I'm at Act 37, but I'm already at level cap, so I can do infinite. Yeah, skill speed boost going from 12 to 13.8 should not make big of a difference. Actually, it wouldn't even be 13.8, because it's only going to be like a 9% increase, because you already have the little, or the one level from I3. You know how to go beast mode? What do you mean? Well, Maze doesn't have wedges active, meaning that a lot of the strengths that weapons get disabled, which is unfortunate. But it feels so much faster with my rifle. I mean, I guess maybe. Oh, that's at 8 though. Oh. Okay. Wait, never mind. I'm done. Oh. Okay. Can't wait to do more Psyche Theater. What do you mean more Psyche Theater? There's no Psyche Theater next update. There's no point. I mean, I guess you can brute force. How much faster? Well, I mean, I don't know. Neo Dum Dum is the one talking about it. I mean, it'd be like, I don't know, about 3% more skill speed in comparison to what you'd have prior to i5. So not really that much. Oh, Lyn destroys maze runs? Yeah, easily. How long until update drops? 7.5 hours. You got until then. And maintenance starts in about 30 minutes. So I'm getting a little bit of last minute grinding done. If we can choose element, well, no, it was kind of shown that it's a selection of the two elements, meaning that it's basically just making it so that Fina actually functions, and that the damage increases or scaling is consistent with enemy weaknesses. Oh no? What do you mean, oh no? What weapons on Lyn to destroy maze? Guishu Ratchet and Wainwraith. Yeah, I'm playing on ending stream when maintenance starts. Getting a lot more stuff done in between that time, and getting a little bit of rest as well. Probably getting some dinner while I'm at it. I don't really feel like streaming a whole bunch of random stuff for 7 hours while I wait for the servers to come back online. I feel like that would be a little bit silly. Alright. Taking a look at the little party. Oh yeah, that's right. We got the new code. I almost forgot about that. I should probably input that real quick. Consume redemption code, confirm. There we go. Manuals and Floxine. Easy W right there. Hey, and a gold right after I input the code. Pretty sweet. Oh, that's already enough to get my Griffins to +9. It looks like I got pretty unlucky on it overall, and I'm gonna have to get a few more letters past 100. Smelt unwretched necessary? No. It'll largely be the same at Smelt 0 compared to Smelt 5 when you're using it online. They put a wrong code at first? Oh. Oops. Well, almost time for me to reset this Explo, and I'll have to do 2 more cycles of Explo with these Demon Wedge letters. I really do hope that we get some early weapon and character and Demon Wedge explorations coming next update in the Covert Commissions. It'd really suck if we have to wait like 3 hours until then. I'm gonna catch the catnaps now. Have a nice day, Mr. Virus, and everyone here. I'll see you guys after the update. I will see you after the update as well. Have a nice rest going, Burr. Alright. Wait, why can't I move? Oh, there's an enemy that was body blocking me in that little corner. That's kind of silly. Alright, let me get all these materials over here. Alright. No, I'll do one more wave. Wow, woo! Oh, wow, woo, what? Are you doing like the little Lee noise from Silksong, just like wow, woo? I really hope that level cap rhythm is really good in the next update. Let's go update. I'm excited. I'm excited too. But I'll have to save my excitement for another 7 hours. Alright. Oh. Resetting. Mission complete. Alright. Challenge again. Because I've got all these letters to dump. But it'll be pretty fun to have the most important of my Pyro Wedges all maxed out. I should drink the rest of my gamer sips. There we go. So who was all getting bumped? Servers are about to go down in another 30 minutes. And until then, we will be waiting with bated breath for the new version 1.2 update, in which we will then play the game once more with all of our new fun toys. Can't wait for Rhythm Jr. That is what Julie is gonna be, isn't it? Gamer sus? Sussy? What about Gamer Sucks? Does any character actually use Prime Huntdown? Yes, Resolve Casho. And also... What's his face? Veronica uses it. Let me think. Who else? I think Resolve, what's her face? Resolve Lisbel would probably use it. I'm not entirely sure on it, but I got a feeling. Especially if Resolve Casho uses it. 195. You can out all the Winspos you've got Blu-ray. I'm gonna have to get more Winspos. I'm sick today. I don't have any Electro prepared. I'm excited and also dreading. Oof. Yes, well, I guess you're almost done. I still need about another 130 total. But that'll come eventually. Barry, the only one that can, who doesn't need Resolve. Yeah, pretty much, because there aren't really any weapon scaling characters that also don't have a good deal of ability damage that also don't benefit the most from a Resolve build either. Partly because morale is still very limited or from a lot of options on most units. Hello, best characters for upcoming theater. Kejo, Rhythm, Jilyu, Lisbel, Nifel. And I guess Fox Hunter too. And also Fina. Though Randy might also have a pretty good shot, but then you'd have to play Randy. Which I'm pretty sure most people don't want to do. But I'd say top three, probably Kejo, Nifel, and Rhythm. Randy. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna actually be kind of fun building Randy in the next update, seeing how well he functions. Alright. Let's give Randy deployable shield like Volt and he'll be golden. Well, I mean, it's really only if the shields actually scale his damage any higher, because we don't really need the survivability in the game right now, especially with the Winspos giving 50% damage resistance. Gonna have to debuff of playing Randy. Exactly. I will have to do a little bit more farming of the signatures in order to get it to plus 10. But at the very least, getting to plus 9 will be really beneficial. Though, after I get it to plus 10, I'm definitely gonna start building up my Umbro a lot more. The Monkey Bot curls, we get select enemy weaknesses, but it's only between the two buffed elements, which is actually just worse. No, it's not worse, because that means the damage scaling, when it comes to certain stats, especially penetration, will actually be functioning properly in theater, and will also mean that you can use I6 Fina properly now in theater as well. So you can just build Fina, and then you've got a character that'll clear every single theater. I tried Keijo, and for fuck's sake, it's impossible to play max performance on him for longer durations. Not being able to just hold left click makes him a huge pain to play. I mean, you could just change your attack to scroll wheel if you really want to. So you could just do like this. I feel like that would probably be a bit easier on your finger. Especially if you have a mouse that just can, like, unhook and do, like, the full spin on it. The damage multiplier is after penetration is applied, isn't it? Well, it definitely will be now. Because I'm pretty sure before there was, like, some weird interactions going on with the theater buffs that was causing some inconsistencies. Is there any TOS issue with a spam click macro? I don't know about a macro, but I feel like the TOS was mainly against, like, essentially just full automation, like clicking continue, clicking reset, all that stuff while you're not actively playing the game. I'd still be hesitant to say a macro, but, like, just change your input to scroll wheel would, or should be fine. Because that's definitely not a macro. What melee would an i6 Fina use for the most CPS? Mamichi Iteki. That would be the one. But after the next update, a ranged weapon would definitely deal more damage overall. My mouse can toggle click mouse wheel or free spin or dynamically switch if you spin fast. Love it. Sweet. Just record myself spam clicking for a good while, then use that on a toggle when held macro. I would definitely still be hesitant about, like, any macro stuff. Warframe removed this problem like a year ago by making base attack spam a hold auto fire. Yeah. A keybind for that would definitely be nice. Yeah, though when it comes to like that on Duet Night Abyss, you could probably add it as like a slide function. Just more customization options overall. 22 minutes left. Go, go, go. Sweet. No, I'm gonna have to reset one more time, and I'm gonna go ahead and purchase some more what's it called? Griffin letters? So that way I'll be able to craft all of them to plus 10. Man, I should only need about 5 more, because I was about, like, 5 into its pity. But we shall see. I've done that in every MMO game I've played over the decade, never once had an issue. Okay. Well, I'm just saying to be cautious, that's all. Did any of you buy the Juyin cosmetics that are going away? No. None of them really entice me that much for the price. I mean, I might get... I don't know. I might get a couple. Now that I think about it, because there are some that have some potential. But, of course, they are relatively costly. Jeez. I need to do more stretching. Alright. Oh yeah, quick question. How many of you guys would be interested in, like, an outfit making competition? Essentially just, like, making the best outfits for your characters in Duet Night Abyss, because I kind of want to host one of those. How much prisms do you think the mount will be? I think it'll probably cost a similar amount to the emotes, because it's the same rarity tier, if not more. And I'm not really about that, I'm gonna be honest. You got 20 minutes FOMO. True. Like the sunglasses, but they cost so much. Yeah, I really hope that we get some adjustments to this stuff sooner rather than later. Good sir, I nearly got an F in visual art. Well, visual art is a very different skill compared to outfit making. I think. I don't know how much design bleed over there is. No, 1.2 will be the first time I will attempt at the gacha skin. Hope I get lucky. If not, oh well. Well, I mean, you should have, like, a lot of pulls saved up then. If this is the first time, if you've been playing since launch. Because you'd have the 2 login events from... Yeah, so there's 5 login events. 5 resets, so that's like 50, 75. And you've also got the 5 battle passes, so yeah, you should have more than enough pulls. If you've been saving up since launch. Translucent coloring. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to go that far. Yeah, the Dragon Mount's gonna be really expensive. Personally, I kind of hope it flops so that they can make a better case to the higher-ups for price adjustments and removing the gacha outright. Sent feedback on a lot of the gachas. 3 basic skins and 2 bow skins. They need to fix their shit on the standard banner. Yes, I 100% agree. It needs to be a knockout system at the very least on the standard banner. Having it be full odds is just not right at all, especially because you're not even getting any rainbow prisms from the standard banner either. If you played since launch, you'd have 80 pulls total. That's what I have, not counting the ones from BP or purchase. Yeah. And if you have BP, you'd have more than enough. Why not? I feel like it'd probably increase the age rating, which they definitely would not want. Even if you may want it. The amount is at least $200 at the worst case scenario, having to go hard pitying the gacha banner to get the prism. Yeah. But hey, still cheaper than Where Wins Meat. I don't think that's an achievement, though. You can get Fuchsia skin, but you think you're skipping there? Well, no, skipping it. That's fine. I like the Fuchsia skin enough to get it. Oh, what's a knockout system? You've never played a gacha and won't touch them? I mean, it's not really gacha specifically, but essentially, if you get one item, you won't get that exact same item again. At least until you've received all the items in that category. Yeah, and you also get temporary pulls for every 20 pulls, so that helps a lot. Oh yeah, that too. I entirely forgot about that. $50,000 boat Where Wins Meat, yeah. Yeah. Not kids watching hentai anyways, F age rating. I don't think kids should be watching hentai, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that's a failure of the world, if that's happening. That almost sounds like TOF skin system. I mean, I haven't played TOF in a while. I don't really know how exactly how their skin system has been updated. I mean, I do know they had like the whole knockout system with their freaking gachapon stuff. So, I guess would have gotten the Fuchsia skin, but I won't be spending any money for the gacha pulls, so I'm being a bit picky and just saving for now. Well, it's definitely good to be picky. Wait a second, I think I'm done. Oh, that's nice. So ridiculously overpriced, like what are we doing? I don't know, man. Alright, let's see. Cosmetics. Head. Yeah. I think I'll get the purple, the red, and the white of these. I'll skip all the stuff here. All the stuff here as well. And all the stuff here too. Don't need any of that. And I don't really care about the plunge effect either. Oh crap! I almost forgot to get these while they're on discount. That would have been a disaster. Quick! I gotta buy all the cats! You got the red and gold sets? Sweet. I don't really need the gold color. I don't like that much compared to the other ones available. I'd rather have white compared to gold. You saved me millions? You did indeed. It was almost a disaster. Alright, well, I got the cosmetics that I needed before the update came out, and I didn't wind up getting the Griffin's blueprint, so I'll have to do a few more coverts. I'll just get 5. I mean, if I wind up losing, what's it called? If I wind up losing like 15 letters, that's nothing. Have they talked about yet if any of the cosmetics are limited time, or will they rotate back or go into the shop or something? No, they have not talked about any of that yet. But we'll see. I mean, are you 18 plus is most certainly keeping everyone below out for sure.
Well, the other main issue is that it's if they're above a certain age rating, then they're kind of disqualified from a lot of stuff. Especially when it comes to things like front page advertisements in app stores, and they really don't want that. No, the timer's not only for discounts. So if it's discounted, then and there's a timer, then it will, or the timer's for the discount. But if it's not discounted, or a part of a, or obviously a part of a set, then it will go away. Nope. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. There's the range wedge. The electro range wedge that I have to level up. Alright. Wait, no, that's... Here it is. I'm actually using the range 1 on Rhythm because even though skill duration does technically benefit her because of her buff, it actually nerfs her electric energy generation a little bit. Yeah, and I'll be able to max this out, and I'm broke. Alright. Don't forget to set your expeditions before update. Ah, true. Alright. Strange Angler. Ooh, this one's a good one to pull up. I'm gonna put Tabitha there too. Actually, no, I don't want it to be 16 hours. Where's another? There we go, Lynn. Alright. Matters of the Heart, Quashu, easy. Alright. Forgetful Fisherman, easy. Anything else? Fastest stat in town. I can just do whoever. And I guess hands in the air as well. There we go. Those should really be all the ones that provide any significant benefit. Pomo Cosmetics are so toxic if that's what they're doing. They'll get $0 from me now. I want to throw them some money because I like the game, but I won't support predatory microtransactions. Yeah, I do hope that they rotate in the future. I mean, it just frankly makes more sense to do that, because... I mean, if you just have a cosmetic that's only available for a limited time, especially if it's before certain new cosmetic systems are added, that it's essentially just something that you'll never make money on again. And broke real AF, yeah. Wow, no Volition Centerpiece, what a noob. I'll get it eventually. Let's see, can I sell some stuff for some money real quick? Let's see, how much of this do I have? Yeah, I've got, like, more than enough. I can sell about 1,000 of each. Easily. Get a few 100k. Brick my account real quick. Alright, and Fushu passive to level 10. There we go. Now my Fushu will be uber buffing everybody. All of her buffs are now, like, fully maxed out. Guess it'll be a good time to finally do the new Woo story. Yep! So from the new stuff you bought before the cat skins, the ones that were not discounted are rotating out, and the ones that is discounted staying in. Well, I think all the ones from... Let's see... Yeah, all the ones from sets like this, even this one that's discounted, will be going away. But the cat skins will be staying, just losing their discount. I'm pretty sure. Nice, congrats on Max Fushu. Yep, it's gonna be pretty big. Especially with the Ji Liu coming out. Because she's looking pretty spammy. Buy everything now, it'll be all gone forever. FOMO. I'm not gonna buy something just because it's going away. That's silly. Ugh. Alright, but servers are about to be going down and the updates are going to be rolling out pretty soon. So I feel like now's probably going to be a good time to wrap things up. I got just about everything that I really wanted to do for the updates done. I mean, I could have done a bit more. Could have gotten more Winspells and Volitions, but that can wait, especially with the Wedge event coming out so soon. And I also could have done a little bit more Maze, but I'm gonna have time. Yeah, it's 5 minutes. True. But I will have to thank you all so much for tuning into the stream today. I will be booting up stream again later, about 1 to 2 hours before the servers come back on, so that would be about 5 to 6 hours from now when I'll be returning. So if you guys are sticking around until then or coming back for that time, then that will be appreciated. Wait, Saint Tone Test? Nah. It'll be a 7-hour downtime, yeah. Yep. So, I will be having to see you all later. So, once again, thank you all so much for tuning into the stream. And as always, I will see you